Dear friends, I am Bogdan. Today we will analyze such an interesting topic as the market structure, what it is for. I will show you my secrets from my Nightstar trading strategy, which helped me to work out the most profitable, large, pleasant transactions. In the classic smart money, for example, from ICT, you all see a structure based on swings, maximums, minimums, which are lowered or increased. But such a structure is as ineffective as possible, since the maximums and minimums are not confirmed by any factors, no liquidity. The price can at any time go higher, remove this maximum, and most people will consider it a failure of the structure and will continue to buy, but the price will go down. In fact, my structure from my trading strategy Nightstar solves this problem, because here we trade exclusively on the removal of the inducement. When the price invites people to open positions in the wrong direction, that is, it removes the inducement everywhere in these places, encouraging people to open positions in the purchase, but itself continues to move down in its original direction. Where will there be maximums and minimums? In the downward trend, the first thing we always confirm is the minimum in this place, only after the price removes the inducement itself. After the update of this minimum by the body of the candle, that is, we will have a boss, the rupture of the structure in the position of the downward trend, we confirm the maximum in this place. Now for this maximum we need to find a new minimum. Where is this minimum confirmed? Here, here, or here? No, it is confirmed here. Because it was here that the price went higher, removed this inducement, and we formed a trading range in which we can look for positions. As a rule, after the inducement, there is the first block in the structure. I will also shoot a video about the order block on YouTube, so subscribe so as not to miss new videos. Like this video, write in the comments what you think about it. Now we need to find a new minimum for this maximum. Will there be a new minimum here? In fact, no, because the price does not remove the inducement, which is located here. How to determine the inducement? I already shot a video on YouTube, it was in the past, please watch it on my channel. The price does not remove it, so the minimum is not confirmed here. And in fact, the maximum in this place is also not confirmed. We need to find a new minimum to understand what we are going to start from. We need to find the range in which we will trade. Yes, we have a very wide trading range. I usually do not like to trade such wide ranges. But what to do? As a rule, in such ranges, the price starts an inversion, for example, the invalidation of the second trading quarter. What is a trading quarter? We will talk about it in the following videos, so subscribe to the channel so as not to miss it. We have the second quarter, the area of interest. From it, as a rule, the price very often, after removing the inducement, turns down. Also from the specified area of the second quarter, namely from this zone. Very often, this is a very good zone for sale. But there is such a thing in wide ranges, which are not impulsive, which are specifically different in the nature of the movement. I like to trade classic impulsive trading ranges. For example, here on the cryptocurrency, when we have a minimum, there is an impulse. That is, we have a minimum here, a maximum here, and a new minimum. I spread the trading quarters here, select the area of the second quarter, and from it I continue to trade down. It works as cool as possible. But there is also another type of trading range. Of course, there are many more, but I distinguish them only by two classes in the nature of the movement. Impulsive and as effective as possible traded. For example, when we have a movement like this. Impulse is a very deep adjustment, a lot of such movements. Trading. Please pay attention to the nature of the movement, how it looks in this range and in this range. And as a rule, such ranges will be inverted. In fact, there is a minimum, there is a maximum, there is a new minimum. Because here the inducement is removed, here it is also removed, here it is not removed anywhere. Therefore, this is just an internal structure, one movement. And as a rule, it is in such ranges that the price inverts the second quarter. It closes itself above 0.5 of this quarter, and after the removal of the inducement, that is, the formation of a fake setup, the removal of the inducement, 2 bites, and the movement further up to the high. It is very cool to use it together with divergence, using RSI or some correlating assets. Here the price continues to move further up to this high. To do this, we use a very large number of different trading models that maximally improve our trading performance in my Nightstar trading strategy. Next, how can we understand what happened to the float structure? To do this, the price needs to break the main maximum. It is located here. When the price updates this high, it will be a change in the nature of the trend. That is, the price can here, for example, invert this second quarter, remove the inducement, move up. Here you open the position, let's say, ahead of the breakage of the structure. Here is what happens. And then you already consider the positions in the long direction, that is, after the removal of the inducement, in the ascending trend, the maximum is always confirmed first. That is, these are the upper points. The inducement is removed, the menu is confirmed after the throw. The same is true here. Everywhere in these places, you can open short transactions instead of long positions, with a very high risk of profit due to a good understanding of the trend. Because you trade in a true movement together with the market, together with a large player, due to the fact that you understand where there is a manipulation in the form of inducement. This video turned out to be so short because I explained this topic as superficially as possible. If you want a new video about the structure, which will be as informative as possible, I will show you how to open such positions on the real chart. Like, write comments, and subscribe to my channel. Bye everyone.